PMKE TV. Now, don't forget to subscribe. The buttons are somewhere around here and they're easy to see. Just click on it and follow the simple instructions. And like our videos, please, because subscribers and likes are all going to help us. It would really help us. If you're watching us and you like us, it does help us if you actually like us. So, Phil, the Bake Off.
Showbiz news, showbiz update.
Twice a year, me and the kids, or I should say the kids and I, if I was being grammatically correct, overrule Max, who will not watch television programmes.
I was going to say, yeah, he doesn't allow it, does he?
Once for I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and twice for the Bake Off.
What is it about those shows he doesn't like? Oh, he likes those, or he allows you to
No,
watch
we just
those.
sort of say, look, we're watching it. If you want to watch it, that's fine. If you don't, fine,
Tough.
whatever. We'll watch, twice a year, we just go all out, me and the kids, and watch those. I love the Bake Off. I think I've said to you before, I love the realness of it. If unlike other shows, which I don't like, some talent shows, I use the term loosely, you would never hear Mary Berry say, oh yes, well you've forgotten to put some yeast in your bread, haven't you? And I've actually broken a tooth trying to eat it, but I've heard you'd had a difficult time and I know you were crying earlier, so I'm going to put you through.
Yeah.
No, your bread's crap. This person's bread is better. Goodbye.
Can you imagine doing it? Can you imagine being part of Bake Off?
No,
and
I'm
being
not.
a contestant?
I don't know enough about baking.
I reckon you'd
compete.
kill someone in that kitchen.
Because they do get asked some very difficult things, and you really do have to, and it's testing their knowledge, isn't it?
But it's not just that. I think it's just that whole...
It's not just following recipes.
It's the cliche of if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen, because it's true, because that is such a stressful thing to be in that position.
God, I tell you
not
what.
just being on TV, but actually being up against 10 other people, 12 other people.
The boys and I are really into Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares on Netflix. Oh, it's just
I can't stand him, but I think he does a great job. Yeah.
He's like, why do you like this? Like, it's just brilliant. People setting things on fire and crying and
he's quite hot-headed,
screaming,
isn't he? But then when you see him interview on TV, he's not like that at all. It's almost like he goes in his shell a bit.
To be fair, Phil, he never shouts at people for no reason.
I guess it's his professionalism.
But I think
through.
that
He
does
gets
happen quite a
frustrated.
lot in kitchens. It's just that we don't normally see it.
Oh God, people swear and
I think
threaten to kill
it
each
is
other.
a pretty tough environment, I believe. I mean, if you're a chef or a cook, and you can enlighten us, but I've been led to believe that it is kind of like that.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Because you couldn't, if you've got customers, you've got to get all these dishes out at once.
It's
You're not
pressure,
gonna be
isn't
going,
it?
when do you think that's going to be ready? You're going to have to shout, my sauce is nearly ready, how are you doing on the lamb,
Well, it's
or
your
whatever.
reputation as well, isn't it? As a business,
Exactly.
you don't want to be
People aren't going to
seen
come
as
back
a bad restaurant.
If your food's undercooked, overcooked, all arrives at a different time, ages to wait.
You know what it feels like as a singer to be up on stage. If you've got faulty equipment, if you've got a mic that's cutting out, you don't want to.
No.
You don't want that to come back on your reputation, do you?
No.
But you've had that before, though, where a mic packs up and
Well,
you ended up doing it a cappella.
I did have a show in the north of England somewhere. some years
Mentioning no
ago.
names.
They gave me a microphone that basically didn't work at all. It was ridiculous, and people would stare. And it was a big club with a stage area, but they decided for some reason to put me down this area of the club, which was kind of like a long corridor, and I was stuck at the end in front of a speaker with a microphone that didn't work.
Never put baby in the corridor. Never put diva in the corridor.
So I just said, the DJ, turn the music off.
Oh,
No,
did
we
you
were
say
in a
it like
club,
that?
yeah, I'm gonna just turn it off, just turn it off. Until he did, and then I just shouted out, anyone got a birthday? And just
Shout
got
out.
everyone singing happy birthday, and then we did an a cappella version of the song. Otherwise, what am I going to do? I'm just standing there looking like a twat.
Yeah.
And your general public doesn't need to know and doesn't understand whose fault it is. They just know it's crap. So yeah, I've never been back there, by the way.
Who were they again?
I actually can't remember, to be fair.
Well, you wouldn't want another gig from them anyway, would you? Let's be honest.
Well, I got paid pretty well, but it's just, it astonishes me when I do turn up to places and the sound is dreadful. You just think, well, you paid me all this money, you paid my accommodation, you paid my travel, You may have paid for somebody to accompany me as well. And
Trust
all
me,
their
I've DJ'd at a lot of clubs
and
where
yet
that
you've
happens.
given me a microphone, which is, you know, a toy at best.
Fisher Price microphone.
One of those 3-year-olds karaoke thing.
So the showbiz news that I had for you. Which,
Yes, sorry, I've
going
totally
back
digressed. But you mustn't ask me questions, Phil, because you will get a thorough answer.
Bake Off, I know that you're going to
The
love
Bake Off.
this. In fact, you've been peeking at your notes. Nadiya, the winner of last year's
Yes.
Bake Off, who I always thought was going to be the winner right from day
I loved
one.
her, she was brilliant.
She's got her own TV show.
Can't
and it's not
wait.
YouTube, it's actually BBC One that have signed her up. It's a 2-parter though. I think it
Fabulous.
should be longer. I think she should have like a Delia Smith type
Well,
show.
perhaps it will, if it's really popular and
Progress
it
to
does
that.
well, then perhaps it'll carry on.
I hope so, because she's actually doing Bangladeshi food, I think.
Ooh.
It's a 2-parter which sees the baker exploring her family's roots in Bangladesh. So it's called The Chronicles of Nadiya. Very clever play on words there as well.
So is she actually going to be going back to Bangladesh and looking at her family? And
Who knows?
God, that sounds
I hope
fascinating.
So it's going to be more like a worldly. I'm trying to think of the word. What's the word? Travel show.
I was going to say it's been a long day, but it really hasn't.
It's the lights. I need more coffee.
Well, I really look forward to that and the next series of the Bake Off. In fact, when I saw the notes, my heart skipped a beat. I thought, oh my God, have I missed the beginning of the Bake Off? Is the Bake Off on? I've missed it.
But that's the beauty of technology nowadays. You can just watch everything on catch
can.
up, can't you? That's what we do. We spend our lives at home doing catch
Your
up.
lives.
Our lives.
Our life on the sofa. Well, they've even
On the
made
chaise lounge.
They've even made a telephone. Help! Get my teeth
I think
back.
that's touche.
Put my teeth
That's
back
just
in.
dessert.
Sorry, I'm just. Well, I would adjust my glasses if I had them
It's
on.
catching,
Hold
obviously.
on a minute. There we are. That's it.
Oh, and in case you've seen a picture of me recently on my Facebook wearing these were my glasses originally. She's stolen them. Madonna's
How
glasses.
dare you?
So you'll be watching that 2-parter.
Yeah.
Let's face it, it's not going to take long, is it?
I
Just
was
2
saying
nights.
that they have made a programme about people watching telly, Gogglebox.
Yeah, I love Gogglebox. Do you not watch it?
No.
No.
I did find it vaguely interesting, but there's a limit, isn't there, to how much. Well, obviously, you spend your life watching television.
Oh, of course. I
have
don't
other
do
things
anything
to
else.
do. So, no, it's not one that I've got into.
Well, now we spend our lives creating television. You got to teach me how to do that.
I must teach you the harmony.
You must teach me that. No, I can't sing. Well, you must teach. Can you teach people to sing?
Can have a go.
Yeah. But how to move your mouth? Is that there's a trick, isn't there, to bring out the proper sound?
Yes, there's lots. I mean, we could go into that now, or maybe we could have a little singing lesson section.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you want it, subscribe and like our video. And comment
If
below
you want some
that you
singing
want to see
tips
it.
from me, Katherine Ellis. It's really me, I'm really here. Yeah.
At a charge. There's a cost.
We could discuss the charge and your creamage, obviously.
My creamage? What's that?
Your agent's fee.
Oh, phew. Then we go back
Your
to a prince.
arrangement fee.
Lovely. It's like the itchy weave, isn't it, all over again? Or the egg. Let's not talk about the eggs.
Can we just actually move on from the egg? Please.
Cut.
Just no more eggs. Just turn it off. Just turn it off. Now, don't forget to subscribe. The buttons are somewhere around here. They're easy to see. Just click on it and follow the simple instructions.
Somewhere around here.
And like our videos, please, because subscribers and likes are all going to help us.